Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, John, aka Astro Comics, and today we're doing a bit of a different video. I say it now again. Today we're doing a game overview, and it's going to be Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Now, you guys probably know that I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. I've played the first game and I really enjoyed it, but sadly, I couldn't really get my hands on any other. Metal Gear Solid games. So I couldn't play 2, 3, or I could actually play Peace Walker on my phone, but I didn't. But anyways, that's besides the point. But I finally got the HD collection, or the Classics HD version for the PS3. And hold up, it's looking kind of dark, so I'll probably turn on the flash real quick. Okay, this is much better. But yeah, this version was published by Konami, and I'm pretty sure a studio called Blue Point Games were developing it, porting it onto modern consoles. And this game itself came out on the PS3, Xbox 360, and the PlayStation Vita. And it was released worldwide. In Japan, I'm pretty sure they actually had to download Peace Walker separately or buy it separately, which kind of sucks. But I do think they got Metal Gear Solid 1. I think it's a little bit stupid that they only include Metal Gear Solid 1, but include Peace Walker. I guess at the time, this game came out around 2012. I guess at the time it was around that time Peace Walker came out, so they still wanted to promote it. I don't know why my brain stopped for a second. But anyways, a Hideo Kojima game, Kojima Studios, Kojima Productions, I think that's what the studio was called, worked on this, and it was published by Konami, made by Konami and stuff. My copy is a little bit dirty. I cleaned it up, but I think it got dirty again. So yeah, but this version, as you can see, includes Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, which was a PlayStation portable game. Okay, and they ported it onto PS3, and I think it's a much better improvement on the PS3 with the controls, but we'll get into that in a second. Let's flip over onto the back. So it's actually in German, but the games themselves are in English. But as you can see, Legendar Stealth Action in HD. I tried to read that in German, but that's literally not even German. The Metal Gear Solid SD collection and Hot Dry the best in Metal Gear Solid. Basically, I'm pretty sure it's saying like the Metal Gear Solid HD collection has the best Metal Gear Solid games and in high definition, including Metal Gear 2, 3, and first time on PlayStation 3, Peace Walker. But you get some screenshots for each game, which they do kind of suck. I have the Devil May Cry HD collection as well, and I think it has a much better. Let me focus the camera. It has a much better back, even though both kind of suck. But even these fucking screenshots, they really show right, and that sucks. But yeah, here you can see Blue Point Games again, so my theory was correct. Now this cover art is a little bit ugly, so let's open up inside. I sadly don't have the manual, but as you can see I have the swap out cover art of Snake, and I did swap it out, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but I'm gonna do it again for the video. Okay, so the swap out cover doesn't work as you would think, because as you can see, technically the back is the only one that gets displayed with the Solid Snake cover art, which does suck. But yeah, it just doesn't look that good, and it doesn't really fit well either. I had a hard time putting this in, and as you can see, I removed the disc. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it back to its normal state, and I'm gonna enjoy the cover art as it is. Alright, now this is all done. Now let's more talk about what you exactly get. Because some HD collections, for example, again, the Devil May Cry HD collection lets you listen to the soundtrack of the games and some unreleased and bonus and concept art of the games. The Metal Gear Solid HD collection doesn't exactly do that. For each game, you get a digital manual that you can read, and they're pretty cool. I did enjoy reading them, so if you're into that, give it a shot. It does tell you some stuff that the game doesn't tell you, and the Metal Gear Solid 2 version is the subsistence version. I'm pretty sure Metal Gear 2 is subsistence, Metal Gear 3 is substance. But yeah, Metal Gear 2 is the subsistence version, which means you get the snake tail. Some stuff have been changed. I'm pretty sure graphics have been changed a bit. Now some mini games like the skateboarding one. Sadly, it didn't come back. But there's also the casting theater and stuff, more VR missions and stuff. The Metal Gear 3 version is, I think, the regular one because there's not really anything different. Like there's no like the bloopers for the cutscene. I don't know what that's called. There's no Snake versus Monkey, sadly, and stuff, which does suck. But the game itself is complete. And for Peace Walker, I think it's just the regular version of Peace Walker. Nothing strange about that. This German rating logo is really fucking me up. I don't like how it's standing there, covering half of the second game's cover art. But anyways, I think I've yapped enough. I do like this a little bit pet peeve, but I do like how the spine has the actual logo on it because I have some games in my collection that just have the most boring ass font on a white background here, which really ruins the vibe. I'm glad that the MGS HD collection has it like this. But now, as I said, I've yapped out enough. I think it's time that we go onto the PS3 itself and test this game out. All right, so we're on the console, and as you can see, first of all, I don't like this like background thing. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to represent, but the game itself. Let me go into game data utility to see. And the game itself takes about 185 megabytes, so that's not a lot, but it could be more. I'm not so sure. I hope I've got enough focus. I should probably zoom in. Hold up. Here we go. That should be better. But yeah, the game doesn't take up a lot. And as for the save data utility, here I like to sort my games. So Metal Gear 3 and 1 and 2 are actually sorted together, which I don't like. It really makes it kind of messy. But as you can see, I actually show you how many hours I have. On Metal Gear 3, I have over 24 hours, so yeah, like a day worth of playing. But Peace Walker, weirdly enough, gets a separate folder. That's weird. And the games also have trophies. So hold up, I'm not gonna exit this. I can't really wait. But yeah, the games themselves do have trophies, as most HD collections do. We'll have to wait for this to load. Ah, here we go. So Metal Gear 2, as you can see, has trophies. I'm not sure the alright. Oh, I can actually see. Okay, so the one or oh yeah, so 46 trophies. I was like confused looking at it, but it has 46 trophies. Metal Gear 3, also 46, and I'm guessing Peace Walker. Peace Walker has 50. I thought Peace Walker has less. But yeah, the games themselves, Metal Gear 2 is very hard to platinum because you have to play through the game like 5 different times or something. Metal Gear 3, you can do everything in like one playthrough. As you can see here, I've got like all these trophies in a row. Snake Eyes I don't have, and catching most of the shit I don't have. That's about it. And Peace Walker is pretty grindy. I don't think I can get that one. But anyways, let's get into the games themselves. So you'll see right now, my TV kind of glitches, as you can see, for a second. But the games have nearly a limit, like secondless load time. Like the game loads within a second. No, studio logos, no nothing. I really respect that. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. Um, but here we'll go into each game to see. So as you can see here, you do get the digital manual with character infos. I do wish I got a physical manual. I'm not sure how the physical manual is, but you get some gameplay explanations, character bios. Metal Gear 3 has a very cool one. It's basically a comic book that explains the basics of the game. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's load into Metal Gear Solid 2 and let's start. I don't have a timer anywhere to measure how long the game takes to load. But as you can see, it takes a little bit while to load when you get into the actual game itself. I would say about 10 seconds, maybe 8 seconds of load time. I'm not so sure. When it checks the hard drive and stuff. Metal Gear 2 definitely loads a bunch. But, all the logos are flashing and shit. So the sound is very good. So let's just load into a random save file and see how the game goes. Or actually, let's go into the VR missions. I feel like the VR mission will be a better place to show you guys just how the game works and how the game runs. So yeah, let's load. I have uh, I have around 2 hours on VR missions. I completed only 9%. I played them a little bit just to get the basics, and then I didn't really play that much. I went to the game. So let's just go with Raiden, and I completed 44% with Raiden though. So let's go. Let's go just sneaky. Let's go sneaky mode first. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how the game runs like that. So it runs, it loads very fast. It has a fixed camera angle, but the controls are all the same. As far as I know, you can move with both the D-pad and... Oh fuck, I got spotted, but you can move with both the D-pad and the analog stick if you want. Let's get into the weapons mode real quick to show you guys just how the shooting works. Weapon mode. Let's go handgun. Let's go first one. Now the game does have pressure sensitive controls. Maybe I should lower down the volume a bit. The game does have pressure sensitive controls, but the fact that my controller is a Chinese knockoff, I don't think I have that. Or maybe it does have it, but I heard that the pressure sensitive stuff really wears off quickly, and I've had this controller for a hot minute. Right here. I'll just show you my wonderful shooting skills. Oh, I missed that one. But as you can see, the sound design is great. The one thing that I don't like is how in the game you can't actually exit the game itself. You have to find a node, which is pretty annoying. You try to and in the first chapter, there aren't even any nodes. But anyways, the third game fixed it up. So yeah, that's Metal Gear 2 for you. It runs very well, and from what I will say, no, I won't say. I haven't really done anything. But on to Metal Gear 3. Okay, so I can film Metal Gear Solid 3. Sorry, like some issues. Sorry, but here I've got Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker running, and the game, due to the controls, now has a right stick, so it's much easier to control, and it's much more fun. Okay. Okay, here, I'm gonna get this guy like here, and I'm gonna Fulton him. Check this out. Wow, change your environment. So fucking cool. But anyways, yeah, you guys kind of saw it pretty quickly how the games actually run. I think they run pretty good. I did experience some frame rate issues, specifically in Metal Gear Solid 3 when there's lots of effects on screen, like Volgin using his electric powers a lot. That definitely fucked up the frame rate a little bit. But other than that, I think the game runs great. The loading times are pretty fast. You guys saw it yourself with when I entered the game. Now, when entering the game, the specific games, it does take a little while, but it's nothing too crazy, you know. I don't really mind it all that much. So yeah, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell to never miss a new video. This is Asher Comics sign off. See ya.